Fire pits are great for outdoor social events and handy for burning branches and brush. There's a fire pit design, size, and shape for any home. Our very basic fire pit was really just a ring of bricks around some dirt, and we felt it was time for an upgrade. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we made an unattractive pile of ash into a pretty feature that'll be great for parties and getting rid of downed tree limbs. Keep in mind that urban and suburban neighborhoods might be governed by building codes with specific requirements for fire pit design. So do your research before you build. First, pick a fairly flat space in your yard, preferably at least 25 feet from your home. Put a stake or a stick in the ground in the very center of where you want your fire pit and tie a string to it. Tie a can of spray paint to your string and use it to mark the circumference of your fire pit. Ours is going to be about 5 feet in diameter. Use the same string and can of paint to mark a second circle with a diameter larger than your fire pit. This second circle can be just a couple feet wider, a place to put sand or gravel for safety, or you can make it many feet wider, large enough to create a big gathering space for people to hang out at your fire. Now use a shovel to dig out the area inside your inner circle to a depth of 8 to 12 inches. Try to get the sides as straight and perpendicular to the ground as possible. You can use the dirt you remove from the space to help level the ground immediately surrounding the pit. Add and remove dirt until you have a nice level area to lay your bricks. Next, set all your bricks around the outside circle and check to see that they sit level and fit together well. For this project, I chose to buy bricks designed specifically to fit around fire pits. They definitely make the project easier, and I highly recommend them if this is the first time you've tried something like this. For this design, I'm going for width, not depth, so I'm only going to lay one layer of brick around the outside. Then use plain, flat paving stones or regular bricks to line the inner wall of the fire pit. You'll have to use a dibble and a hoe to straighten those interior walls and level the floor of the pit so that the bricks sit straight vertically. Once you've established that all your pieces fit correctly, it's time to mix up some cement mortar. Add cement to water following the directions on the bag. It is essential to wear tough rubber gloves for this process and avoid breathing in that dust created by pouring the mortar. Stir the mixture until it's thoroughly mixed and about the consistency of toothpaste. Remove a couple bricks at a time from the ring, scoop mortar and spread it evenly over the dirt. Then set the bricks back into the mortar. Continue until all the bricks are set. Check to see that they're level occasionally. I also added some mortar to the spaces between the bricks to help hold them. For the inner circle, I spread mortar over the tops of all the bricks and put a layer around the bottom. Then I used a grout float to push that mortar in between each brick and down into any spaces. You can choose to remove each of the bricks and put mortar behind them, or you can stack the bricks on top of one another and put mortar in between. Basically, you just want to ensure that they stay put. At this point, your fire pit is complete, but you'll probably want to finish the area around it too. I pinned landscaping fabric over the circular area around my fire pit and added a design with some pavers, then filled the whole area with rocks. I also dug a trench and laid flat brick around the entire perimeter to make sure that those rocks stayed in place. Now we have a beautiful, functional area for fires. For more information on making fire pits, check out these great resources. Thanks for watching.